Mhm. Oh, okay. Oh, man. FOB, bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it, FOB, bang it.
Ooh, love it, Daddy. That's you, Daddy. And me. What happened?
I stopped it.
You got it? Daddy, my teeth are clean.
Your teeth's clean.
Yeah. I want my teeth.
Are you?
For you. Okay, where's the time?
Close the door, close the door.
Close the door.
Thank you. Early.
Oh, this is my Batman, Daddy.
Okay.
This is Batman.
Oh, that's what I need.
It's like a New York is to me.
Oh yeah, freestyle rapping. But here at Wild 'N Out, we focus on the joke, and each punchline is 1 point added to the total score. So. Roll it.
Smooth, I got the smooth one too. Hey, if y'all ready for the music.
Bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it. The vocals, bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it.
That jazzy. Ahora me des. Alright, man. That's an old, oh, that's an old. Yo. I think so. In the car. In my car. Might be a little hot. Nah. I'm live, nigga. I'm live right now. Okay. Can't say it like that. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Enlighten my production.
Nah. Bro. Shoot. Bro. Yo. I think you gotta unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Good one, man.
Man, I ain't too late, Emma.
Huh?
I say I ain't too late, Emma.
Nah. I was jamming. I was playing beats and shit.
Oh,
Playing some of my
okay.
beats and shit.
What's some of your shit?
Hell yeah. I'll let you hear that new one. Huh?
Hear what?
That new beat. Oh, I'm about to put you on You hear that shit?
Do I need to turn it sideways?
Nah, he was straight. He was straight. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. You hear that
My
shit?
head popped off.
You can hear that
Little
shit?
bit. I can hear it.
You
Probably
heard?
my phone though.
Okay.
I can barely hear it, but it's probably my phone.
Okay. I wasn't sharing my screen either, so I don't know if that was the reason.
Damn, my bad.
You good. Got him.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
This the first of many to come. Where you dig?
Yeah, baby.
First of many to
We
come, man.
about to go down from here.
Yeah. This the introduction.
Let me put on my stone.
I can't even find my headphones, man.
Now it's all tangled up. I can't even get it right. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And take the hat off.
Okay.
Can't take the hat off, you know.
Hey, you say you a fraud, ain't
Yeah, I'm pretty bad, man.
it?
Pretty bad.
Shit, man. Let's talk to the people, man. Tell the people your story, man. What's your story? You know I know your story, but you know what I'm saying? The peoples don't know.
What story you talking about?
Shit, like as far as like shit, how you get like into the conscious shit? You know what I'm saying? What made you get to that shit?
Just wanting to learn more, basically.
Okay.
Just liking information. That's basically what it was, you know. Picking up on different shit here and there, you know. Some shit might catch my ear or my eye. I'll do a little research on it, YouTube it, WikiLeaks it, Wikipedia it, you know what I'm saying? Look some shit up, you know, and one thing or another, man. Constantly seeing, you know, like almost the same information. So it's basically letting me know, okay, what I am looking at got some truth to it, you know. But yeah, for the most part, just trying to keep learning.
Yeah.
I always like to read certain shit that catch my, you know, imagination, my eye, and or some shit that I just can't believe, you know. I think I first started. I think my first trip was probably the 9/11 shit. 9/11, bro. I think that was my time
Okay.
seeing people like openly cutting to the government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit can't be true, and how can, you know, these motherfuckers hijack a whole plane and they only practice on a, you know, a baby plane, and where's all the debris from the buildings? Where's the plane that supposed to hit the Pentagon? My man that I don't know how this happened, but like what, a day or two before that, he ended up getting terrorist insurance on the towers or something, bro. Like,
I ain't even heard about that one.
yeah, man, old boy that owned towers, bro, ended up getting like couple weeks or a week before everything happened, he ended up getting like insurance on the buildings, bro. Like,
Damn.
some type of insurance, bro. But yeah, that shit just fishy as hell, man. And yeah, from there it was just like, okay. And yeah, from there, man, you know,
Shit, for me, you know, me growing up in the church, and then you know, grandma had me in the church and shit. You remember I was in the choir? Y'all niggas was talk shit. I was in the choir.
no, cause I was in the choir too, bro. We was just like we ended up splitting up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? First you had moved on. I was still staying in the square. Then I ended up moving on Inkster Road. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when I was on Inkster Road with my grandparents, bro, I was in the church,
Yeah.
choir, Bible study.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
See, but and then you know, like when I first got baptized, bro, it was like around the time we started smoking and shit. Like right after that, bro. Like right after that, bro. So I was like, right after that, I was like, I don't know, man, this shit real. And then I always like questioned that shit, questioned it. And then my cousin
So
Meg,
how old was you think when you got baptized?
I was about 12. I was about 12, 13.
Say it again. You kind of
But about 12 or 13. You know, about 12 or 13. Then we was blowing like a motherfucker then. And then
You talking about
shit, you know, we was
what
getting
was we blowing at?
shit, we was blowing at my career like basement, nigga. In the basement. Remember we was blowing for church, we went to church. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we used to be blowing that shit out the vent.
So what was that though? Them was J's?
What? Oh,
Them was J's, right?
it might have been Jay's days. Might have been.
I don't think we was blowing no blunts in the basement at your granny shit.
Nah. But then
You remember the first one?
that was like when I first was like, damn, you know, it's crazy.
You remember the first one?
The first one was with me, you, and Adam. Adam. Wasn't that with Adam? Yeah, with Adam. Yeah, we was.
And Jeremy.
Yeah, we was silly as fuck.
And Jeremy, yeah.
Hey, we were laughing at everything, bro. Everything. So like, yeah, like later. I say like later on.
Say that again.
You know what really got me to that shit? When I quit blowing, when I was on probation. I quit blowing, and I ain't had nothing to do. And my cousin had sent me Ray Hagans. And it was talking about that shit, and I was like, man, this nigga talking about my nigga Jesus and shit. So I felt the way, so I started researching that shit. I was like, man, this nigga ain't gonna be talking like shit.
Who sent you that?
My cousin, man. You know? And then I started researching that shit, and I ain't find nothing that was like concrete. So I was like, hell no. Then I went to I found Kevin Wesley through Ray Hagans. That's when I started fucking with Kevin Wesley. And shit, from there, that's when I was like, after I got rid of that shit, you know, the religion shit, I went RBG, Black Power, red, black, and green.
Right.
Listen, you put me up on Umar. I started watching Umar.
Real?
You put me up on Dr. Umar.
Dog, when I first, he was something else, bro. Like when I first heard him, it was like I hadn't heard nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But just like some of the shit he was saying, bro, like I agreed with, but then some of the shit I didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying? So I just took what I could take from that shit, you know?
I heard Panic say the same shit I was thinking, bro. He was like, if that nigga had like somebody doing the school business instead of him, you know what I mean? Somebody that was legitimate instead of him, and he just stuck to the lecture shits, I think he'd have been all right. He was doing too much. He was trying to do too much, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, and then from that, I went into the debates. Straight to the debates. Everybody, debates. Sinetta.
Okay, let me back up. Now, put you up on Umar, bro. I was like, who was you listening to then?
Kevin Wesley.
You must have put me up on Kevin Wesley super after that, bro. Like you done put me up on him to like what, last year?
Yeah. Nah. You sure? I thought I've been.
Tell me on the like you didn't.
You know,
if you did, I probably just didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Like if you like sent me like shit.
Yeah, see, I was watching that nigga a lot.
Cause I was into them Dick Gregory interviews, bro, when he was dropping them.
Dick Gregory be going in.
And then it went from him to what's my man name? His last name Bay, Tariq Bay or something like that.
I like him. Ooh, but you know what? I skipped a step. I skipped the whole step. I said I went into the debates, but I really went from after the Kevin Wesley shit, after I got rid of the religion shit, whatever. I went into the Kemite shit. First I went Black Power, then I went Kemite. You know what I'm saying? And I was Hayrule, and you know what I'm saying? I'm in Ra, you know, all that Jabari was spitting it.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
So when did you start listening? Huh?
You know what? Yeah. That's when I was into Jabari and shit a lot, Kim and shit. You know. And then, then I got into the battle, into the debates.
When did you how can I put this? When was like the when I put you up on Umar, bro, I wasn't listening to Red or Blue. I wasn't up on Black Magic or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know about none of them. Like you was probably listening to them already, huh?
Yeah. And Lamar Milton, I was listening to.
See, I wasn't up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, who did I start listening to first? Oh, when I ran in Phil Valentine, bro.
Oh, Phil, yeah.
When I finally ran into Phil Valentine, I think that's what did it. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we both was like on Panic. I think he put me up on Panic.
Oh, we forgot about Polite. We was on Polite for a minute.
See, I wasn't up on Polite. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you was up on Sonetta TV and all that way before me, bro. Because you kept telling me, man, check out Red and Blue Pill.
Yeah.
Check out Red and Blue Pill. And I was like,
Everybody on that.
all right, like, yeah, I was like, all right, but I never did. You know what I'm saying? And then remember, I was like, man, like if it ain't like 2 hours, I don't want to like watch it. Remember, like I was telling you that.
Yeah.
Bill, his stuff was like 2 hours. I'm like, man, if I can't really get deep into it, I don't even want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to go after it like that. But you definitely was listening to that shit way before I got into it.
Okay.
You know,
All that shit.
but that ain't what he was just headed in
New
the same
Wapians.
direction.
New Wapians and all that shit, nigga.
The who?
The New Wapians. That's
Remember when I cut into you about the flat earth?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Flat Earth. Hey.
Huh?
Yeah, that Flat Earth was good shit, man.
I was yeah, like that was me just
You
starting
was
to
up,
get
matter
into
of fact,
this.
you was up on that shit way before I was. I ain't
Say
even really,
what?
you was on that shit way before I was. Cause like I ain't really pay attention to that shit till I started listening to Brother Sanchez. And he was going in on that shit, nigga, like flat power. That nigga was going in.
You froze up on me, dog. Say that again.
I said that nigga, I said I really ain't getting to the flat earth till Brother Sanchez started talking about that shit a lot. I was like, okay.
I just
Shit makes sense.
like when I be going, you know how they suggest videos on YouTube, bro. I just be going through, and if I see some shit that end up clicking on it, and I got to clicking on different shit, and certain shit was making sense. Like, well, why this don't add up? And like if the world is a ball, when the plane take off, when that bitch takes straight off into space, or when you have to keep curving it down to keep going around, like the shit, or just go up, hover, and wait till the fucking world spin to where you want it to be, and then drop down. Like,
okay.
it's just so much crazy shit, bro.
My shit is that
So,
the magnetosphere. You know what I'm saying? They was like,
okay.
They say like the magnetosphere, bro. You got to be going bro. You got to be going like stupid fast to get through that shit, bro. You gotta be going stupid fast. Like that one video.
I remember
that one video they showed with it, like the last one they actually did like live, and that motherfucker crashed. They hit that fucking magnetosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I remember my son asking me something about is the world round. I'm like, it's round, but not like how you think it's round. Like, it's not round like a ball. It's round like a quarter, or like a, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's round, but it's not a ball. You know?
Okay.
I think he kind of understood what I was saying. Like, I showed him a quarter and laid the quarter. I laid it flat, but it's still round. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like this. I mean, it wasn't like this. It was like that, but it was still round. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, like I think it's round, not like a ball, but like the maps, man, like them fucking what map is that? Is that the UN map? They got the flat Earth symbol for their map.
I don't know.
With the little wreaths.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, it's
the UN got that shit?
Yeah, but I'm on my phone. Can I share on my phone?
Yeah. Hey, you share on your phone?
What's
It's
up
it's
on my phone?
it's a little box. It's a little box with the arrow up. Say share screen.
Now, what did that do? Can you see me?
Huh?
What can you see on my screen?
You doing it now?
No, I just hit the hit the exit out button. Can you still see me?
Yeah. You froze up though.
Okay, that's why. I'm back.
Yeah.
You say now it's a button at the top or the more button?
At the bottom. Yeah, go to more. Yeah, go to more. You see share screen on there? Hold on, let me do it on my phone.
Nope.
Let me do it.
Wait a minute. I see chat, raise hand, hide my video in gallery, hide non-video participants and show name when participants join. It's a share button though. Can I hit the share button?
Hit the share.
Host disabled attendee screen sharing.
Huh? Oh yeah. Oh shit. Hold on. Damn, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm tripping.
I think it's the UN, man.
Yeah.
I think it's the UN. They map. Like the flat earth map with the reefs on the side.
Damn. Hold on. It asked me that shit too.
Yeah, it ain't even giving me that. It ain't even giving me that opportunity.
The option, yeah. I wonder if
Yeah, the option. I don't wanna freeze shit, you know what I'm saying? It won't let you put it.
There's gotta be a way I can do that shit. I know it's in the options somewhere. That's crazy.
Who you been listening to recently?
42. My little nigga Doug.
42?
Yeah. I like 42, man. I ain't gonna lie. That little nigga tight. That's only
Broke like Jock.
I've been fucking with your boy Rio. Rio, the young OG.
You been fucking with him?
Yeah, I like that nigga, man.
You been fucking with him?
Yeah, I like that nigga there.
I've been bumping Rio for a minute, bro. I heard him on Ice Wear Vezo song. And man, he snapped on Icewear song, bro. He snapped so hard, bro. I instantly went to look up who he was. That's how hard he snapped on there to me, bro. I'm like, damn, he outshined Vezo on his own track. Nigga snapped so hard. I'm like, man, let me see if he snapped like this on anything else. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that nigga was shit talking on all that shit. I was like, okay. And this nigga from the mitten. So I've been bumping shit out of Rio. Him and his boy RMC Mike. But shit, like I said, I've been bumping nothing but Detroit. You know, of course, Sada Baby.
Of course.
You know, all team East Side. No, Doug ain't team East Side, but he's from the East. You know what I'm saying? And he used to fuck with Snoop, Bacon Soda Snoop. He got killed, but Snoop was team East Side. Like, you know. Yeah, Doug, Babyface Ray, All-Star JR, Damn John Boy, Cash Kid.
Cash Kid.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot about Cash Kid.
Yeah. Cash Kid. Free Peasy locked up. Like, yeah, like that's all I've been bumping, man. Like, Baby been popping. Like Lil Baby.
Yeah. Let me see something. Let me see if I
can
can
help it, you know. Yeah, that's about it on my end.
Okay.
I couldn't even tell you who was new popping. I heard Gucci signed some new people.
Hey, I just made you the host, right? See if you can do it now. Try that shit again.
Meeting settings. Share screen on. Okay. All right, let me see if I could do it now. Now, when I'm sharing, I got to share something that's already stored in my phone.
Nah, you can go like YouTube or whatever, on the internet or whatever. That's what I was just when I was playing the beat. That's what I just shared my screen and the beat was playing.
Okay. So hit screen and then go to what I want to do.
Yeah, go to yeah. Ooh. I needed that. Okay.
You see my screen?
Yes, sir.
With my kids on and shit.
Okay.
My bad.
And the message from this nigga over here in the corner. Ooh, that nigga in the corner.
See that?
Yeah, yeah.
It just went off. Right there.
Oh shit.
That's
Wow.
the United. That's the United Nations map.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the official map of the United Nations, bro. Like, why would they not be that, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Makes
crazy.
no sense, bro.
Wow. That's crazy.
You ever heard of Out of the Shadows?
Out of the Shadows, yeah, yeah.
That documentary?
Mm-hmm. I've been watching that Fall of the Cabal.
You checked it out?
Yeah. I think I'm on like,
Oh, on the one shit?
yeah, I'm on like maybe like the 6th or 7th one. You know, they got all 10 on them. Maybe like 10, yeah. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever check out Mr. Astrology, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
You checked him out?
You said who? Mr. Astrology?
Mr. Astrology, bro.
Oh, you gotta hit the stop share on there.
Oh shit.
I'm like, why I see like 2 of me? He said,
Right.
said Mr. Astronomy.
Astrology.
Mr. Astrology.
No. My bad. Mr. Astro. One says Mr. Astrology. Let me show you. Come on. Like this nigga recording on a 7%, bro.
Hey, I was looking at this shit like that. Nigga shit's like 7%, boy.
Yeah, man. This whack ass charger I got, bro.
Okay.
This guy here, bro.
No, I ain't up on him.
Y'all gotta check him out, man. He on YouTube. And quiet, Blondie. And yeah, check him out, man.
All right.
Yep.
Look interesting.
Yeah. I think I sent you a couple things on. I'm like, dog, you gotta check my man out, bro. Like, yeah. So check him out when you get a chance too, bro.
Yeah, you know, I've been fucking with Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? That nigga did the
Right.
you seen the one he did on Farrakhan? On the Farrakhan speech?
No. This was after he squashed the beef with Riz and them?
after. You know, Farrakhan did the speech on the 4th. On the 4th of July.
No.
Yeah. Well, I just want to show, I got to show you one part of that. Let me see if they'll let me do it. This shit crazy.
You up on them?
What's them? Flaming Doritos? Flaming Hot Doritos? Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Did my shit look like this, bro?
Like what?
Like how your shit look.
How much it look?
I mean, your shit look straight. Like,
Yeah.
but see, you on the computer too, right?
Yeah, I'm on the computer.
Yeah, so I don't know how I guess I can go back and look and see how I looked when I went to share my screen.
Yeah, I gotta go back on it.
That's right. Listen, I tell you what. Shoot me a message. I'm sorry, girl. No, you all right. You all right. You all right. You all right. We brothers, baby. Listen.
I gotta go way back on that one. I was almost at the end.
To restore my own greatness. So I just want to, start right there and say I'm not a Trump supporter. But I'm.
Oh, this one, that when he started answering calls. Damn, I gotta go all the way back.
All the leaders. And the first leader that he named was Louis Farrakhan. Let me run that shit back one more time. Let's go. On where it clearly says Muhammad was white. And not only does it say Muhammad was white,
hold on.
we should do medically for ourselves as a people. And then two, Louis Farrakhan, calling out obvious deep state entities that we all know are deep state, hence Bill Gates and Anthony Fauci, and saying that vaccines are a declaration of war. So now here's my problem with Farrakhan, right? This Dr. Sebi clip that y'all about to see looks familiar because I played it before. And what this clip is going to show is Dr. Sebi saying out of his mouth that he reached out to Louis Farrakhan and Louis Farrakhan ignored him. So my main thing is why now, after real life black holistic doctors are dead and gone because they've been killed by the deep state, why the fuck is Farrakhan now calling upon the black doctors that he ignored while they were alive? Why? And why now is Farrakhan calling out Bill Gates and Anthony Fauci after the entire world has already called them out? Why is Louis Farrakhan stating the obvious after the fact when it's already too late? I was in them trenches before people was calling people out. I don't see Louis Farrakhan talking about the shit I'm talking about. I don't see Louis Farrakhan warning black people about the Democratic Party. I don't see Louis Farrakhan warning black people about Israel selling out America to China through its relationship with the Democratic Party. I didn't see Louis Farrakhan call out Anthony Fauci all these fucking years since Anthony Fauci has been in there with Ronald Reagan. So why now? Why now say something about Bill Gates? Because nigga, you old enough to have been able to call out not only Bill Gates, but to call out his father. So why is Farrakhan now speaking on shit that we have already discovered on our own in the black community? I'll tell you why. Because if he doesn't say something, then it's too obvious that he really doesn't give a fuck. And now that he's saying something after the fact, he has to, because he has to make it look like he's allied with us. And so it's just time to blow Louis Farrakhan up. And I got some special treats for y'all, okay? I got some special treats for y'all. Now you might say, Pharaoh, what's the special treat? Well, Louis Farrakhan loves to talk about the white man as the devil. He loves to talk all this shit about white people. I'm going to show you in the Quran where it clearly says Muhammad was white. And not only does it say Muhammad was white, it clearly states, in a hadith, that he had black slaves. So why is this important? I keep telling y'all this nigga's a Freemason. I keep telling y'all Islam is the eastern sector of Freemasonry. And I keep telling y'all that all of the figures in the monotheistic religions are all the same. And they're just meant to enslave every quadrant of the planet Earth. And Louis Farrakhan is sitting here telling black people that we need to follow the Quran and follow Islam to be free, how the fuck do I need to follow the Quran to be free when even in the Quran, it says I'm a slave? It says in the Quran, if you mention Muhammad as being black, nigga, that's punishable by death. That's disrespectful. So it's time to light Louis Farrakhan ass up once again. Once again. Now let's just tap in, okay? And here we go with the first clip of the speech that we finna blow up. Here we go. Bam. Let's go. Here we go. Hold up. Let me make sure we straight.
Hold on, I ain't it. Hold on.
Just trying to figure that out. I'm just trying to figure that out because I'm having a hard time trying to. Let me flip my screen
This is right
and let me make sure y'all can see this. Hold up, family. Let me make sure y'all can see this because I know I got these banners on the screen and I don't want these banners blocking no shit out. So let me make sure y'all can see this. Hold up. Let me make sure y'all can see. Boom. Let me show y'all where y'all can go get these verses, okay? This is from the Sahih Bukhari, volume 4, book number 56, hadith number 767, okay? Now, when you read this paragraph, right, which I'm not about to read this whole paragraph, I'm gonna come to the bottom where it describes the messenger of Allah. Now you can see right here it says, and then Allah's messenger came out as if I were now looking at the whiteness on his leg. You see that? So it's describing his physical being as white. Now I know some of y'all about to say, well, Pharaoh, that's not enough. And okay, let's go to same book, Sahih Bukhari, Hadith 371. Okay, what does it say? The prophet passed through the lane of Khaybar quickly, and my knee was touching the thigh of the prophet. He uncovered his thigh, and I saw the whiteness of the thigh of the prophet. So they saying that his motherfucking legs was white and his thighs were white. So they're describing the anatomy of a white man. But I know some of y'all getting ready to say, well, maybe he was, you know, he had leprosy or blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, let me hit you with another quote out the hadith, okay? Now, this one right here is from the Sahih al-Bukhari, once again, hadith number 63. Now, when you read this and you come to the middle section of this verse, what does it say? It says, at the time, the prophet was sitting amongst us, leaning on his arm. We replied, the white man reclining on his arm. I mean, this white man reclining on his arm. So what do we have here? We have a physical description of Muhammad on multiple accounts. Somebody said a witness said that his leg was white. Another witness said that his thigh was white. And then another witness said that he was a white fucking man. And so I want to let y'all know, I don't want to hear shit about no fucking, you know, nothing about no leprosy or none of that. Muhammad was white, okay? Arabs today are genetically classified as Caucasian. I hope y'all know that. So let's continue on, right? Because when you go to the Sahih Muslim Hadith 6073, okay, chapter 44, what does it say? It says, did you see the messenger of Allah? Yes, he had a white, handsome face. So Muhammad was a white man. So I just want to know, how the fuck has Louis Farrakhan been calling the white man the devil for damn near 100 fucking years, and he prays to a white man? That's all I'm asking. How? The hypocrisy is fucking crazy. How is this nigga Louis Farrakhan talking about we need to be wary of the medical system given to us by the white man, but why is he not telling us that we need to be wary of the spiritual system given to us by the white man? Why is Louis Farrakhan not telling black people that Arabs enslaved us before white people did, and that they actually taught white people what slavery was? Huh? Now, not only Is
Yeah, that nigga went in, bro. Yeah, he went in.
Yeah,
Yeah, he went in.
that's what you call receipts.
Yeah. I say, wow. Yeah. Shit, I'm about to fuck around and I gotta give McKay a bath.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was good checking in
You know?
for our first time.
Oh yeah, got coming up. Gonna have some interviews with some local talent I know personally.
Definitely.
Yeah, my brother-in-law Reason. My partner Fame, fourth quarter Fame. And then my other little partner, Infamous Bezo. Infamous Bezo.
His name Infamous?
Infamous, but he don't spell it with an M though.
Need to meet this cat. Want to interview this cat?
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's what's up, man. I'm always ready when you ready.
No doubt.
Shit. I try to make time. You know, I got my babies running around, but shit, still make time.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I need to yeah. I might have some shit wrote down next time, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. We gonna touch
Anyway.
on some subjects, you know. You know, this was a freestyle, just the introduction.
Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's the introduction.
Right.
Oh,
Shit, with all that being said, man.
Yeah. Until next time, peace, love, and lights. You did.
Peace, love, and light, brother. Holla back.
100.
1.